So rappers The Game and dead rapper Meek Mill, I like to call him that because Drake killed him in that battle. Sorry, Meek, but hey, we win some, we lose some. You lost the battle with Drake, but you got Nicki Minaj. So you are the real MVP at the end of the day because you got the girl that Drake wants, right? But anyways, Jesus. So a lot of names have been floating around as far as this beef is concerned between The Game and Meek Mill. Nicki Minaj's name's been brought up. Sean Kingston is now somehow involved in it. Something about some jewelry being stolen and Game threatening Meek Mill, but yet shading the shit out of Sean Kingston. A lot of just stupid stuff. But now, since Beanie Sigel's name was mentioned, Beans decided he had to step in and say something. Here's what Beans said about this video up on Instagram. Beans, or Beanie Sigel, Jay-Z's former artist, said, "Please don't bring me out of retirement. I'm putting the fatigues back on for my city. Straighten up or get straightened out 100. And guess what? I haven't heard The Game say shit back to Beanie Sigel. I think because The Game kind of knows that now that Beanie Sigel's name has been mentioned, shit just got real. I mean, just like we could say that Game is a real gangster, so is Beanie Sigel. We could say that Meek Mill is not a real gangster and all this stuff, you know, all that we want. But at the end of the day, yeah, I don't think there's any denying Beanie's gangster, you know. I don't think we could deny that. I mean, Kanye West can confirm when he has some problems or whatever, all he had to do is make one little phone call. I think he was at the Waffle House or some shit, and you know, some dudes was giving him some problems. They were ice grilling him, like looking at him real crazy, like they were about to do something to my man Kanye. Boy, he called up Beans. Beans was there with the rat, you know, real quick. He had that ratchet up in there. He's about to air that motherfucker out. Start spraying that Febreze. Now let me stop. All of that is an alleged story. It's all allegedly something that happened, because I'm not trying to incriminate Beanie Sigel. When I say incriminate, I mean him whooping my ass. So yeah, let me shut up. But anyways, yeah, I'm just a blogger. I'm gonna stay in my blogging ass lane. Yeah. So anyways, Jesus. Woo, he said he's gonna put the fatigues back on. Damn, Beanie, you bringing it back to like 95, 96, brethren. Yeah, about a good 20 years right there. But anyways, shout out to Beanie. Shout out to Meek Mill. Hell, shout out to The Game. And I gotta shout out The Game because when Bean said this, I ain't hear shit about it. So shout out to The Game, because he knew when to stop. He was like, oh, Bean said that? If you listen to the Ooh freestyle, like, I had to mute this video because there's music playing. But Bean said some shit like, I'll be in LA in 3 hours. I was like, oh, sweet Lord. The Game knew it wasn't a game anymore. Like I said, I didn't hear him say shit about Beanie Sigel after that. But that's none of my business. I'm not trying to start anything now, Jesus. I'm happy that he didn't, because Beanie is a real gangster. There is no questioning whether or not he is. He's the real deal. If there's one of these rappers, we all know, if there's one rapper that we can name that's an actual real gangster, and not a dumb gangster that runs over people on camera like Suge Knight, but like a real gangster that is out, actually got away with it and stuff, like, yeah, Beans would be the one that I can name. Like, off the top of my head, the most gangster rappers that I can name are Jay-Z and Beanie Sigel, just off the top of my head. And a lot of y'all might say, well, Jay-Z's not really gay. Oh, you're a fucking fool if you think that. But you know what, let me shut up, because a lot of people think with the street mentality, they think that being gangster means being in jail like Suge Knight, looking real crazy. That's gangster, or dead. Dead or in jail, you know. But you got to know when to pull out. You know, Jay was a smart gangster. He was a thinking gangster. Let me rephrase that. I'm not trying to say that gangsters are smart. What I mean is that Jay-Z had intelligence beyond the average gangster, basically. But that's just my opinion. Shout out to Beans, aka Beanie Sigel. Shout out to Jigga, Jay-Z. Shout out to Meek Mill. You know, he's in a good space. I mean, even though Game keeps saying that it's going to get physical, now that Beanie stepped up, I guess really at the end of the day, all Beanie has to say is, if you're going to fight him, you're going to fight me. And then we all know that The Game would chill out. He would have some chill finally. But this is all my opinion. This is what I think about it. I'm not saying The Game isn't a gangster. I believe he is a gangster. He definitely is a gangster. I believe all of these guys are tough guys. I even think that Meek Mill's a little bit tough. A little bit. I mean, tough for a dead rapper because, I mean, Drake killed him in that battle. No shade. I'm just saying, though. But that's just my opinion. But shout out to my man Beans. But anyways, let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine.